Hi there, if you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm Anjali and that is my dog Sadie, and together we are roaming the UK in our 1992 camper van, Jezebel.
Hello and good morning. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Woo! I'm going to say Happy New Year, even though currently at recording this it's still December. However, when it goes live, it will be New Year. So Happy New Year, everyone. I hope you're having you've had a lovely Christmas and you enjoyed your New Year's celebrations. Today we are off to the Longshaw Estate for Walk 6 in the Moor Peak District Circular Walks book. And yeah, it should be quite a nice walk, quite a shorter than normal walk for us, so about 2 hours through woodland and moors and sort of open parkway. So hopefully a nice walk that's not been flooded. If you're in the UK, you know that we've had a lot of rain, we've had a couple of storms hit, and we've also had some snow. So the ground is pretty gross at the moment. I haven't been out for a couple of weeks now, mainly due to the weather. Not that I don't mind walking in it. I would have loved to have gone walking in the snow properly. I did take Sadie out obviously on snow day, she loves the snow, but I couldn't take Jezebel anywhere near the peaks in snow and ice. You know, she struggles to get up the hills on, you know, the best conditions, so I definitely didn't want to risk trying to get up a hill with Jezebel and sliding down and crashing into people or just getting completely stuck. So yeah, we decided, Sadie didn't have a say in it, not to do anything until the weather sort of got a bit better and we could trust that I wasn't going to get stranded somewhere. So that's why we're off today, off into the peaks again. And yeah, Longshaw and Padley Gorge is the route we're taking, and I will put a link to the OS map in the comments below should you be interested in also doing this walk. But yeah, I'm excited to get started. We're parking in a National Trust car park on just around the corner from the Longshaw Estate entrance, but we're not actually going to the estate. We're going to go round the house and the estate rather than into the National Trust estate itself. So yeah, we should see a couple of historical sites along the way and I will point them out as we get there. But yeah, for now we're going to take a drive down to the peaks again. Woo! So we have arrived at the Longshaw Estate National Trust car park. It is £5 for 4 hours, £7 for over 4 hours. However, it closes at 4, so I wasn't going to pay £7 for just that extra hour. Plus, I hope I'm not here for 4 hours. If I am, I've got very lost. Yeah, it was very easy to get to, though there were some steep hills, and I think I annoyed a couple of people with that. Whoops. But oh well, that's Jez. She is an old car and she takes her time getting up hills. But yes, so we are going to start the walk now. So we're not going into the estate, we're going around the estate. Yes, so I'm going to get Sadie and then we're going to go. I realised as we were driving that I was hungry because I forgot to have breakfast before I left, which was silly. So I've just stuffed my face with a couple of cereal bars I had in the cupboards here, and put a couple more in my bag, so hopefully I'll be fine. But yes, we're going to get on our way then, find out where we're meant to start the walk. So this part of the walk is concreted ground, so it's nice and easy to walk on and not muddy or boggy, even though we've had lots of rain and things. So That's quite nice. I will say my feet are absolutely freezing. I've got really thick walking socks on, and I've got my good boots on with, like, you know, a lot of wedge to them, but they're freezing. I feel like icicles. But then I don't know why. Sadie's just run off up that hill. She's got a worse sense of direction than me. And I'm just keeping an eye out because it does say that there's livestock in the fields, including Highland coos. So while she's off lead at the moment, I will have to call her back if I spot them. At the moment, there doesn't seem to be anything in the fields. So we just had to cross over 2 main roads to carry on with the path. Irritatingly, lots of free car parking spaces there. Could have parked there and just missed out that bit that's inside the estate itself. But yeah, I pinpointed this for next time. Park here. This isolated lodge is the White Edge Lodge. It's a guest house run by the National Trust where you can stay for a couple of evenings. And it has beautiful views, as you can see, all around the peaks. It was used in the 2011 adaptation of Jane Eyre. So yeah, that's pretty cool. It's beautiful. I'd like to stay here and just look at all these rolling hills. It used to be the gamekeeper of the area's house before it was bought out by the River family and has passed on to the National Trust. You can tell it's been a couple of weeks since we've been out walking in the countryside. Sadie is just running off into the moorlands, happy as a clam. Yeah. Sadly, we've only been able to go to the park as of recently, and she hasn't had enough time to stretch her legs, but now she's in her element. We're back in the Longshaw Estate, so we went out of the Longshaw Estate and we turned around and we come back into it. But we're going to, instead of following the path straight, in a minute we're going to cross over where there's a stile and head into the woodlands a bit more, rather than stay on this path. Otherwise we'll be back at the visitor centre where we started in about 10 minutes. This walk has a lot of main roads, so if you do this walk, just be aware that you could come to a main road all of a sudden and you have to cross it. So that's the only irritating thing. I don't like crossing main roads with Sadie. She doesn't like them. We also just had to scramble down a big hill. Because there was a main road at the end and no fences, I had to keep Sadie on her lead. Sadie pulls. I can't stop her from pulling on her lead. She just has always pulled, and so basically just dragged me down this hill. It was really slippery. There were some like rock steps, but they were slippery because it's been wet, and around it was loads of mud. So my bottom half is just caked in mud because she just kept pulling and like jumping down a step when I hadn't finished getting my foot in. But I couldn't have her jumping and running down to the bottom because there's a main road there that cars are going like 60 miles an hour on. I couldn't have her just run out in front of them. So I had to risk getting very muddy to save Sadie. I am a good dog parent. But yes, we've come down through the woodlands. We've just crossed over Grindleford train station, railway tracks, and now we are heading on to the second part of the walk. So we've just entered this lovely bit of woodland called Padley Gorge, and we are searching for the Padley Chapel. The map told me to go through one particular gate, but it looked like it went through people's gardens, which I wasn't comfortable with doing. And then luckily a local saw me looking confused and was like, if you're looking for Padley Gorge, you just want to keep going up this very steep road and you'll get to the gorge, and then there's signposted for the chapel. So we made it, huzzah! And I'm having to have a sit down because it was a really steep hill and I'm out of breath. But yeah, it's a nice area to sit down. There's some big stones to sit on, and So, in the reign of Queen Elizabeth I, it was high treason to be a priest who had been ordained abroad to be in the English kingdom. If you were found harbouring a priest, then you would be arrested and you would be put to death. This is the tragic story of this manor. So, in the mid-1500s, Sir Thomas Fitzgerald and his family had allowed two priests who had been ordained abroad to sleep overnight in their chapel. The house was raided and the priests were found, and consequently both the priests and the family were arrested and they were all hanged in Derby. Now, before they were arrested, they hid their chapel's hearthstone in the garden, and it wasn't found until the 19th century, and turned it and the gatehouse into the chapel area, which you can see behind me. So yeah, you can also see all the ruins of all the rooms that would have been in the manor as well, before it fell into ruins. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, holy moly, this would be a great place for a drone shot. Well, it would, but I left my drone at home because I'm an idiot. So back in the Longshaw Estate again. This is Granby Woods, and yeah, it's now half a mile and then we'll be back at the visitor centre and back at the car. So yeah, all in all, it's been a very, very nice walk. So we made it back to the van after our walk. Completely uneventful at the end, don't worry. I got here absolutely fine. I did see my favourite ever duck though, which is the mandarin duck. They're so beautiful, I love them. So yes, that was very exciting for me. I didn't see any of the livestock they promised me though. I was hoping to find some Highland coos, but sadly no coos were seen. So yes, back at the van, Sadie's got some treats, and I've just had something to drink, and yeah, we're gonna head back home now. So I hope you've enjoyed our ramble around the Longshaw Estate, and yeah, congratulations for coming with me on my first hike of 2024, though not really, because it's still 2023 for me, but the first video of me hiking in 2024. I'm not sure where this YouTube is going. I started it as like a van life build thing. I was hoping to do much more van life in, but I was also hoping to find a job last year, and that didn't happen. And it's very difficult to do lots of van life, and if you don't have any money to pay for fuel to go to places. So yes, hopefully in the new year I'll get a job and be able to go on longer travels to places, because I'll be able to afford fuel, hopefully. Who knows with the current things going on. But yes, so I'm hoping that you're enjoying these. If you have any sort of thoughts on where you think this channel should go, please do let me know in the comments below. As you know, we're still very, very new, and I'm still trying to find my way with it, what I want to actually do with this channel. I still want it to be very much like a vlog. I don't think it's ever going to be like cool professional stuff. It is going to be me chatting to you, and I hope that's okay. But yeah, if there's things that you'd like me to do and see and try and explore, please do let me know, because you know, I'm still building the channel. I'm still exploring what this channel could be. As always, please do like and comment and subscribe to the channel. I think, hopefully I don't jinx this by recording it, but I think I've just gone over my 250 subscribers, which is excellent, because I really want to get to 250 before the end of the year. So thank you everyone for subscribing. Hello, thanks for watching, and yes, I will see you in the next video. New Year's Eve, I've booked in for a weekend away over the New Year's Eve period at a campsite with electric hookup, which is very exciting. So I get to talk about having electricity all the time. How exciting. I'm used to just using my solar, but Jez has been designed for electric hookup, so I can hook her up and get some power going. Yes, thank you everyone for coming along. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed seeing Sadie running through muddy puddles. It's always a delight for me. And I will see you in the next video. Have a great day. Bye.